Hello, and welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, medically concerned.
My name is contestant number 1, Tori Thompson.
My name is Tyler, on a mission to save the damn city, Matheson.
Okay, before we jump into anything, guys, I did have a really weird situation where I woke up, and when I went to check my phone...
That's unfortunate.
The notes app of my... Yeah.
Yeah,
well, it's
really
not
is.
unfortunate when you just got the hottest new gadget out there.
No, when you wake up.
When you wake up, yeah.
When you wake up.
Oh. Yeah, that is unfortunate, especially when you're having a really good dream, which is interesting because when I opened up my phone and I had apparently woken up in the middle of the night and wrote down a dream that I had with no recollection, and I need you guys to help parse out what happened and maybe figure out what's wrong with me mentally a little bit. Do you think you can help me with that?
Of course. We do that every week.
Okay. Ready? Joe Rogan and all gas, no brakes guy do survival together.
Wait. Hold on. I got to clarify something. Did you say do survivor, like the game show, or do survival? Like
survival.
Survival with an L.
Like
to live.
Okay. Okay. They do survival together. And that's it?
Yeah.
And it's Joe Rogan, correct?
No,
just making
it's
sure
Joe
that
Rogan. Yeah, Joe Rogan and all gas, no brakes guy, which that's not even his thing. Isn't it? What's Andrew Callaghan or whatever?
Yeah,
Callahan?
it's Andrew with Channel 5's new Channel 5
Channel
news
5
now.
Action News.
So but I only refer to him as that. So, Joe Rogan and all gas, no brakes guy do survival together. All gas dude fully pretends to be Joe's long lost son. Joe thinks it's real and that he has a son. I like how I clarified that in my dream state. Like, the joke worked. He did think that Andrew Callaghan was his real life son.
His Christian given son.
That's
His Christian
pretty good.
given son. The fuck, though?
Were you thinking about Survivor lately?
No. But nor was I thinking about Joe Rogan or Andrew Callaghan. Anyway.
Let me ask you this, Tori, okay?
Yeah, hit me with it.
You ever tried DMT?
All the time, yeah.
Okay. That would explain it.
Does it incept the Rogan into your head?
Yeah, DMT is basically the biggest sponsor of the Joe Rogan podcast, the Joe Rogan Experience. Okay. Sorry, Joe. When you think one, you think the other. So if you take DMC, it does give you vivid hallucinations of Joe Rogan doing the manliest things you can possibly imagine. And what are the manliest things you can imagine? Surviving, at just kind of in general.
Which is a funny broad topic for that. Like, I keep in mind, I have no memory of this dream whatsoever. So, like, were they just in the woods, shirtless in the woods together? And then Andrew Callaghan was like, "Hey, Joe, you're my dad."
I was going to ask you,
that's a great visual.
Were they in the Arctic or were they at like a Costco? Because that kind of determines the difficulty
kind of survival, yeah.
Survival.
Yeah.
Are we talking Black Friday survival, or are we talking like in the woods roughing it survival?
I would definitely think in the woods roughing it together, because I don't think I would have used the words "we're doing survival together" if it was like, "Oh, busy day at Target." But also, I was fucking dead as I was asleep, and I don't remember typing this. So
I mean, it depends on how busy the day is at Target, because that could genuinely feel like maybe you just got to go through it, survive, push through. You can make it.
No, let's act under the assumption that it was surviving out in the wilderness, just going full like survival man. Is that his name in the show?
Bear Grylls?
Yeah.
No, there's two separate shows. There's Bear Grylls and Survivor Man.
Oh, I don't
If I'm remembering correctly.
Look, I'm not hot on the survival TV market.
Yeah, so let's just act under the assumption that it's that. The fuck is this supposed to mean? Like, if we're gonna also believe that maybe dreams are trying to tell you something, or that there's a lesson you can learn from your nocturnal thoughts.
You know what?
What is this trying to tell me?
Okay, hear me out, Tori. Who do you look up to in the media space?
Joe Rogan?
No, like for real though. I'm gonna answer for you and say Danny O'Dwyer, right?
Okay, I guess.
So your brain is trying to tell you that it wants to do this kind of a deal, but with your icon, right? Because Andrew Callahan's icon is Joe Rogan in this instance, and he has to lie to Joe Rogan saying that he is his son in order to get closer to him and have a fatherly bond. And your brain is telling you to put yourself in your own situation like this, but with your own heroes.
It's telling me to go to the woods with a YouTuber.
That's usually never a good
Not
thing
super
to
great
do.
idea.
That doesn't seem great.
The woods and YouTubers don't really have a great relationship. It's still on the mend a little bit.
Yeah.
I would say I think the dream is telling you to call your dad. I mean, think about it. What do you think of when you think of survival, toughness, Bear Grylls, manly men? You're looking for that father figure as Andrew Callahan is. And I think it's just as simple as maybe give your dad a ring.
That would make sense to me too.
I don't like that you said give my dad a ring, but sure. I could call him up on the phone.
What? Why do you hate give him a ring? Oh, you just motioned like
because
like a
I
wedding
forgot.
ring.
Tori really is kind of stuck in that like third grade mindset of he still really thinks his parents are going to get back together.
Jesus.
It's not going to happen, Tori. It's just not going to happen. You're being
Sometimes
a goddamn
I have that
buffoon.
dream.
All right. Well, I'm medically concerned, boys. And I would like to enter the office of Dr. Thompson here. Would you let me into your office?
Yeah, I got like 5. Yeah, sure. Come on, sit down. Sure.
Okay. Well, thank you for seeing me. So,
$100.
recently- Yeah,
Just to get in. $100.
It's already cleared. It's fine.
Well, no, for him to speak, another 100.
Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna clear too. It's fine. So anyway, so there was a guy I knew who had the bad podcaster disease, where he had to take Prilosec, or off-brand Prilosec, whatever. I was wondering, what were the symptoms leading into that discovery where you do have the bad podcast disease?
The symptoms leading into your friend's podcast disease. So it seems like that what they might have been is that it felt perpetually like they had a cat hair stuck on the back of their throat, constantly on the edge of making them like gag. For I don't know.
So it wasn't
a month.
It wasn't just like a mildly irritated throat all the time. It felt like something was physically there.
It felt like something was physically there. Yeah, it wasn't sore at all. It just felt like I was constantly going to gag because there was something stuck in the back of my throat.
Okay, because I was worried this week that I may be contracting the bad podcaster disease.
I might have through the airwaves.
It is contagious.
It might have been contagious through the airwaves there. No, I think that you're in the clear for that particular one. I've been on the Prilosec Reg for a little while now, so I think that it's helping to clear me up a little bit. I mean, it's not really. I still do feel like I have a hair in the back of my throat, but
I've just found that recently, like when I talk for more than like 4 hours at a time, my voice gets like hoarser than it used to. Like it gets hoarser faster than it used to.
What are you in what part of your day are you talking for 4 hours at a time?
I mean, I guess like for like
Why are you
streaming-
communicating that much?
I don't know, dude. For like streaming or just having a nice long conversation with friends.
That's disgusting, first of all.
Damn.
Okay, we're here to talk about my physical health, not my mental well-being, Tyler. Shut the fuck up. I'm talking to Dr. Thompson right now.
Okay.
I wish anyone would talk to me for 4 hours. That sounds so nice.
That sounds
I mean,
miserable.
I guess you can pay people. You can pay people to do it, but
Well, Tori, if you ever want to hang out, just like call me up and come over. It's fine.
but would you let me talk at you for 4 hours?
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll get high. We'll throw on something.
my
That's
God,
1,000%
absolutely.
not legal if Tori's your doctor. He can't just chill with you.
Yeah, but Tay's my therapist. I'm a medical doctor and Tay's my therapist, and this is going to be a really weird. You're going to be like, I have a sore throat, and I'm like, things have been really rough for me, and it's just going to be a real back and forth on who's sucking up the
Constant
oxygen there.
one-uppery.
Yeah,
of
kind
just
of,
like, my
you're like-
arm's kind of sore. So get what my coworker said to me today.
That sucks, dude. That sucks. I've had this mole.
It's like a medical Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
No one ever gets anything done. Neither of you ever reach the conclusion you're hoping to get.
Yeah.
But you
Tyler,
both
you can be the chiropractor if you want.
Even in this fake situation, a chiropractor's too fake for me. What am I going to do? Sell you a fucking vitamin for like 500% upcharge and say like, this is going to cure everything in you. Come on, just drink this bleach.
Yeah, we'll see how fake they are because I made my first chiropractor appointment because like I just want to be cracked the fuck up. So I'm gonna go see. I know that they're like it's like a harsh divide there of like people who think it's absolute fake bullshit and people who think it's like absolutely life changing. So we'll see where that comes down. I just hope he snaps me like a TikTok.
TikTok?
Like a tick.
Like a
Snaps you
TikTok. Like I watch a lot of the chiropractor TikToks because I love seeing people get popped and cracked
okay.
and snapped around.
Okay. Well, I think it's fine. I don't know the benefits of getting your bones cracked, but baseless claim, I feel like I remember it's not the best thing for you to just continue to go get your bones cracked. Like it doesn't do
sure.
anything.
What if you self-administer chiropractic?
That would require such a wild contraption for you to be able to self-administer, like for you to be able to crack your own like spine. That would take such a contraption. Yeah, you can crack your neck, but not like your spine.
Like, oh, okay.
Like
okay.
yeah, like if my jaw was hurting or something, I can like I can crack my jaw like that if I want.
It's a really good episode.
I'm cutting
That's a
that
really
because
good-
it's fucking disturbing.
Let's just make bone
It's a
popping noises into our
disturbing
mics.
sound.
Look, I don't think it's going to be something I do for a really long time. I was just like, man, my back's feeling crazy stiff and it looks real satisfying to just be snapped up.
Okay, we're just gonna hit this lower spine. Tori.
That's like
Tori.
no joke. That's a big fear of mine is that happening. So be like, I'll be gentle with me, doctor. It's my first. Do I have to call him doctor?
No, because
Yeah.
they're not real doctors.
I think it's actually maybe illegal for me to call him doctor.
Please call me Steve. Please. Please,
They're
dear
gonna
God,
be
call
like-
me Steve.
Whoa. Okay, did the receptionist tell you that? Because I need to clear the air. They can't be saying, you can't call me that word.
I did legally change my name to Doctor Ter. But yeah, you can't call me. You can't put like a PhD or MD at the end of my name legally. And if you do, I'll find you.
So,
And
Tori-
I'll give you the ultimate crack.
So, Tori, if you're on back cracking TikTok, have you seen the ones where they're like anime fights and then someone gets like a big old punch to the back and their body like folds in half back ways and the caption says like, my back needs this?
No, I have not.
I've seen a couple of those. It's very good.
I just live out my fantasy by watching these people get their necks snapped and they're like, ooh. And I'm like, oh, I wish that was me. I wish I was damn near orgasm right there
You're
on that
sick
on that boys'
freak,
table.
Tori.
I feel like it is highly erotic.
Oh,
like
it
I
is.
feel like
And especially on like TikTok too, because all of the chiropractor dudes think they're the hottest dudes of all time. They like snap someone's neck and then they're in the camera like,
That sucks.
we about to go deeper. Yeah, it's highly disturbing. And then I've seen a real recent trend of thirst trap chiropractors, which
What?
I don't want that combination. That's like a bad combination. That's like ketchup and pickle or something. Like it just sounds terrible.
You mean two very common ingredients?
that's
on
a wicked
burger?
common.
But just imagine sticking a dill pickle into a big jug of ketchup.
Again,
They're both
you mean
vinegar.
what happens on a burger?
I'm saying on the pickle, but whatever. I guess if you want to be a fucking weirdo that dips dill pickles into a jug of ketchup, be my guest.
Why not say
Or
something
Heinz
like,
57, Tyler. Or Heinz 57, okay? Jesus.
why not just say like a pickle into jelly or into jam? You know, things that don't go together.
I don't know, because ketchup doesn't go with anything, and that's a personal belief. Anywho,
It's the wrong one.
I just think it's fine unless they try and sell you something afterwards. If they try and sell you like a miracle cure for your muscles, where they're like, no, seriously, you take this 3 times a day, and then you're actually going to grow 4 inches taller because it'll elongate your spine.
You know,
Then maybe be skeptical.
you know what I kind of want to do? I kind of want to start. Well, I can't do it because I don't have the credentials, right? But I would love for a chiropractor to like.
Neither do they. They barely have any credentials.
So anyway, and just like tell them, look, I want to see how far this can go without someone noticing, and give them a bottle of pills that is literally labeled snake oil, and have them try to bullshit their way to sell this thing, and to see how many people it takes before someone catches on to it being snake oil and like does nothing with it literally being named snake oil.
I feel like that they could probably do it. Maybe not even chiropractors, maybe like MLM.
Yeah, like Herbalife
People.
shit.
Yeah. Which, that's already basically there. Like they're doing
What are they
everything but
called?
literally.
Homeopathy.
Yeah, like the Amways out there selling like the nutraceuticals and stuff. Your Alex Jones, all those people out there. They sell an awful lot of it, and they basically they'll call it like snake oil steel XL for men only.
Makes your dick bigger.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. There's like a big asterisk on guaranteed. That's always the funniest thing is when it says like guaranteed and there's an asterisk next to guaranteed and you're like, oh, ho, 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 what's it say after this?
And then you scroll down and it's like a 15 paragraph long thing after the asterisk.
And it always has to say it is legally, we do have to say it's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like 100-point font and it just says not actually guaranteed.
There's a dude running for our state governor who is bragging currently about, because there's nothing better to own the libs than to go on Twitter and say, well, for the 6th time this year, my medical license is being challenged. And it's like, that's not a good look, bro.
That's horrible.
That's also not like people like me right now saying, I don't think chiropractic is real. I don't think so about that. That's like when you're a doctor, like an actual doctor, your medical license coming under review is not me, podcaster, saying I'm putting it under review. It's
not you baseless claiming him.
It is a full like state board of doctors saying we don't trust you with your license.
Yeah, it's the Elder Doctor Council.
Yeah.
And then the Council of Elders has gathered and deemed him unworthy for the 7th time this year.
And he's like on Twitter and he's like, well, I got this again. And this is the 6th time this year that my medical license has come under review. And then he like rips the paper because he thinks like, oh yeah, ownage. The fake news is trying to cancel my doctor's license. And it's like, bro, you know damn well that ain't no news station questioning that. This isn't CBS.
This isn't people on Twitter being like, you're a loser, and then sending him a picture of a shirtless old man. Like, this is, he was deemed to be a bad doctor who did bad things.
By bigger doctors.
By bigger, better doctors than himself.
And it's entirely his own making because he keeps going on Twitter as a doctor and saying like, the vaccine, and they're instantly like, careful with those next few words.
The vaccine, and then puts up air quotes.
Yeah. I'm imagining this guy like in front of the elder doctors, right? So the elder doctors are like on like thrones in a half circle around him, looking down on him, and he's like, "What is it this time, huh? What could I have possibly have done to upset you this time?"
They have just receipts they just have like, we don't even need to like pick out tweets. It's just each one of them in a row. Like that, they're all under investigation here.
Look, man, it has nothing to do with what you've said medically, but we have hours and hours of footage of you going to Walgreens at 2 a.m. and buying pounds of bugles. You cannot be a doctor and eat that much bugles. So much trans fat in those. Come on.
And there's also all of the videos of you putting the bugles on your fingers and acting like they're dragon claws, and then you're screeching like a dragon. Like,
in the parking lot of the Walgreens. Before you've left the property, you proclaim yourself the bugle champion and walk around the parking lot like a gargoyle.
we got to be honest. It's just not a good look for doctors abroad. Just everywhere.
You put them on your toes and you put them in your wife's face and said, "Look at my talons, honey." That you cannot be a practicing physician and also do that.
He does have a track record of saying really embarrassing things out loud to people because he had.
To be fair, we do too, but
Yeah.
not like this.
Oh,
He had
okay.
a whole ass like fundraiser gathering where instead of just saying that the COVID vaccine is fine, because he didn't want to say that, he instead spent 5 minutes regaling the audience in a tale about how his mother used to put Scotch tape on his butthole. So when he woke up, they would check the Scotch tape for worms on his butthole to see if he had worms. And I'm like,
What?
You could have just said, like, ivermectin it maybe isn't the best for you, the horse kind, not the best for you. He told an entire crowd.
I'm fucking bewildered.
He told an entire crowd that his mom did put Scotch tape on his butthole
to pull the worms out of his butt,
to check if he had butt worms, because then if you pulled the tape off and worms came off of it, you had butt worms.
But wow. Well, at least you can kind of see why he maybe went into the medical field. We're like, this can't be right. I got to figure this shit out.
Early passion. Like that.
Or maybe he was like,
interest.
no, you guys are doing it wrong. I know how to find the worms. No, here, let me
My
show
mom
you.
taught me this.
Do you have any,
My mom
Give-
taught me
go-
she's better than any professor.
bring me some office supplies. Gary, bend over.
Now you just go to sleep, and in the morning we're gonna rip this off your little butthole, and we're gonna see if there's worms, which is a horrible thing. I wouldn't tell that to one person.
Mm-hmm.
If my mom did that to me, I wouldn't tell anyone but my mom. I would never think of telling a crowd of like 500 people. No way, no how.
No.
Because how do you expect me to vote you for governor if I know you had butt worms? How can I trust you?
Or if I know you had Scotch tape on your anus at some point.
Yeah, like, how can I possibly trust you with any decision if you were dumb enough to get worms in your butt? How did they get there?
That's like someone finding out that like you're running for office, but you also did have sex with a Cheddar Bay biscuit one time, and you're gonna be like,
Okay, Tori,
look.
stop. That was one time, okay? I just said I don't want to talk about any of our personal things in front of an audience. You don't have to reveal me like that.
I know.
Sorry,
I
I'm
know it's not great to bring up, but it's just like we can't forget it, Tyler.
Tell me it wasn't fuckable. Tell me that Cheddar Bay biscuit was not the most fuckable one you've ever seen.
I will concede the point that it did have the fuck me eyes at you as
it
a piece
had
of bread.
curves. That biscuit had curves.
it was a steaming hot bun, okay? We're acknowledging that. I'm just saying you can't also then run for office.
Yeah.
I don't see how the two are mutually exclusive.
Because if any one of the people that like were trying to vote for you were in the same restaurant at the time you did fuck that Cheddar Bay biscuit
They'd be impressed.
raw style on the table.
They'd probably be like, we were super impressed with the way you passionately loved that Cheddar Bay
maybe
biscuit.
20% of the people in the restaurant, but I think the other 80% were pretty taken aback. Fuck, the lobsters got uncomfortable.
I'm running on the platform of it's not that weird to fuck a Cheddar Bay biscuit.
You're going to have people in the media pool that are like, yes, Governor, a quick question here.
Yes,
Did you
yes,
finish?
you-
Did you finish?
Did excuse me, could you further clarify the question?
When you had sex with the Cheddar Bay biscuit, did you ejaculate, sir?
Are you asking if I did make love and then ejaculate to that Cheddar Bay biscuit?
With that Cheddar Bay biscuit, yes, sir.
Now, let me tell you all a story about a boy with childhood dreams, okay? When 9/11 happened, that was a dark day for our country. And we all banded together and found hope in each other. And there's no better place to find hope and the American spirit than inside of a Red Lobster. Next question, please.
Governor.
Yes,
Governor.
you.
Hi,
yes.
Tay, Channel 5.
Hey, nice tits.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. There are reports coming in that the Cheddar Bay...
Where are you staying? Are you local?
Can I finish my question, please, sir?
Are you staying at the Hilton?
Yes, Hilton, room 415. Anyway, so...
I'll see you later.
There are reports coming in that the Cheddar Bay biscuit in question, the one that you did fornicate with, is claiming to be bearing your illegitimate child. What is your comments on this claim?
Now, I don't want to spend time on any false rumors, okay? The media tries to paint things, and I'm sure you try and paint things as well.
All the time.
I'd like to try and paint you later, if you know what I mean. Now,
All over the wall, sir.
the media will try and tell you that things happened, and they'll try and smear your name when you're trying to make this state a better place for all families. And when 9/11 happened, a lot of people tried to drag the name of America down. And I, as governor, won't let that happen. Because I am committed to this nation, I am committed to this state, and I am committed to my wife, who is not a Cheddar Bay biscuit. But I'll see you later.
Sir, but this isn't the media coming out with these claims. This is
Next
the Cheddar
question,
Bay biscuit.
please. That's all the time I have. Thank you all so much. I hope to see you at the polling place November 2nd. We'll see you there.
Now, speaking of polling places, look, it was election day today, and it was the first time I've ever had ranked choice voting, and I feel like a bad citizen for, this is a huge thing to be able to have ranked choice voting. It's easily the best system. And I finally got to use it, and I didn't even use it. I voted for one person because those were my best options. Because I am going to read to you the list of candidates that I had to vote for and the issues that were on their websites.
Yeah, go ahead with our comedy podcast. Go for it.
Oh, you will laugh. Trust me. If you don't think you're in for a hoot and a holler, you're fucking dead wrong. Stay tuned after this commercial break. Red Lobster, the place for American families. Okay.
Unlimited fuckable Cheddar Bay biscuits coming right to your table.
The first candidate I had to choose from, their main issue on their website was to enforce curfews for every child and eliminate, in all capital bold letters, graffiti.
Done.
That's their main priority as mayor. As mayor of a major metropolitan area where the population is equal to a large fucking city. Their number one priority is, look, these damn kids are out too late and there's graffiti.
They love their art, and I hate it.
I hate it. This is the worst, okay? There was a man who has lived in the area for 30 years, and his main issue, he's been here 30 years, absorbed everything that's happened, and his big gripe that he would fix as mayor is, at the Union Depot, I would add on to the train museum downtown.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty
I fucking
cool.
love trains, dude. I want to see some more of those antiquities.
And make the winter carnival bigger.
We have a winter carnival?
Huh.
See, if it was bigger, you would know.
If it was bigger,
fair.
you would absolutely.
That's a good platform
you'd love
to run on.
Maybe you could put those together and have a big old winter train. Have yourself a little Snowpiercer.
The Polar Express.
That's a better one.
Also, from the same candidate who has lived here for 30 years, okay, those are the two fun ones. You got to get everyone with the fun ones first, but then we get to the real meat and potatoes of why you're running for mayor.
Yeah.
And that's because you want more events for singles.
Is this a white dude?
white passing at least.
Okay.
I don't know for sure, but definitely white passing for sure. So let me recap his whole platform. Make the train museum bigger, make the winter carnival bigger, and more events for singles. I think this guy is just looking for a date. And
I think it
so
sounds like
too.
Yeah, like what are you like? I could take her to a museum. We could go to the festival together. And oh shit, what do we do after that? We need more. Fuck.
I ran out of ideas.
we got to have more to do.
Look, Tinder's hard, gang.
It
So
is.
you gotta respect.
Fuck
you gotta
Tinder.
respect it a little bit.
God.
Honestly, what better way to get yourself out to the entire city and say, I'm single, than run for mayor?
Yeah.
Because they have to look
Honestly-
at you on the ballot. They
Yeah,
have to look at your
honestly,
name.
Giga brain move. Giga brain
Yeah.
move.
I'm gonna give it to him.
What a weird fucking thing to just be like, now, why are you running for mayor? I want to make the train museum bigger.
I'm a bigger carnival.
I want the bigger trains. Why don't we have more trains?
I want 2 Ferris wheels.
Like, I could understand if he was like, let's expand the existing train lines. Oh, yeah, cool. No, not that. That's what I thought he meant at first. No, he did mean just make the train museum bigger.
Huh.
Let's see. This one was a fun one. Reinstate all officers who were fired last year.
Okay. Well,
Cool.
So that was never getting a vote. Look,
Not a single one.
if
Know
they
your
fu-
crowd, my guy.
if they fucked up so hard to get fired last year when everything was going down, if they fucked up hard enough where the person who maced an entire street didn't get fired, but they did, no, maybe they shouldn't be.
Not
Maybe they
even
shouldn't be
close.
reinstated.
probably not. Probably not.
There was one person whose platform didn't specify any further other than, let's just let the market decide where to take the government.
What?
Whoa. All right. That's a bold stance
What does that
right there.
mean?
It's like,
Which is good and cool if you're like 12 years old and don't know how
Yeah.
the world works. But
yeah.
if you're
they
running
just-
for
just
mayor, there's no
let the stock
there's no-
market control where the government goes.
What do you mean? There's no like competing governments. There's no like, I don't go to Target government or Walmart government.
Yeah, like
But he's saying we should.
the mayor is not like a tradable asset.
Maybe, I mean, it would be the
Well-
easy. He would be the easiest to get out of office, maybe, if we just told him, hey, the market doesn't like what you're doing.
To divest from your mayor coin.
This one is one of my favorite. It's my second favorite one. Their issue page, just, they didn't say what their stances were on issues. It just listed issues. Like it listed things
With no solution?
with no solution, no like, oh, I'm for this thing or against this thing. It's just their issue page had like bullet point single words like, yeah, this is an issue, and I acknowledge that. But
So
one of
kinda
the
someone-
issues,
Someone who didn't read the assignment well enough and like didn't come up with solutions, but only had the problems down.
Yeah. Sir, it says waffles on here. What's your stance on waffles? I'll never tell.
well, basically that's what they put, because this is the best thing. One of their issues is the whole quote, okay? Internal bullying.
Hold on.
Okay.
What does that mean?
And
though?
it's not organizationally internal. It's just like when you're mean to yourself inside. When you
Yeah.
have mean thoughts.
Or when
my
you have-
eyebrows are too big.
or when you have or when you have milk and your tummy doesn't like it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm having a dairy explosion.
The issues, I guess I've just been down on myself a lot lately. It's like, no, for the city. Oh, I don't really care about that.
Oh, train museum's kind of small.
I like that guy.
But also, when they listed that as like just internal bullying as an issue, are they for or against?
Yeah, that's kind of important, huh?
Like, do they want more bullying? Maybe?
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on this one.
What does that mean?
It depends on what his next things that he says are.
Just that I want to believe that this person running for mayor like used to be like a school board member or some like smaller community position, and they were bullied by their staff or something. Like their staff made fun of them. And they're like, my first thing that I'm going to do as mayor is you can't bully the mayor. No one can bully the mayor online. That's my first decree.
You can't, or you have to come apologize to me at my doorstep and bring me lemonade. I love lemonade.
This is my favorite candidate, and I know what you're wondering. And yes, this is the one I voted for because my other options were shit, which is the guy running for mayor who has no website and also refuses to speak to the press or say why he's running.
Nice.
He was my all-time. He's my all-time fucking favorite, and I hope he wins because he literally just kind of stood up and said, "I'm running for mayor, and I refuse to elaborate."
I'm running for mayor. No further questions.
What do you think about these issues? I will not be answering questions.
And then they handed him a crown. Or a captain's hat. I don't know what mayors wear.
I don't know what's his goal, because like you can't wait. You don't even have a website.
Well, he got your vote, T. Like that's how it goes. We are attracted. We're drawn to mystery as humans. We want to find out. Oh, what are your secrets? What do you stand for? You could find out that you made a whoopsie on that one. It turns out that he stands for some pretty bad stuff, but if he never tells, does he really have those bad thoughts?
Yeah.
It's kind of a fun whoopsie. It's like a choose your own adventure mayor. Let's just go with the wild card option just to see where this road takes us.
It's so fun, so exciting.
That's so buck-ass to me. How do you even get that far without having a platform?
It's Mayor Tay. I could run for mayor.
Could you really? There's no prerequisite? I thought there was like prerequisites.
It's probably an age thing, but like if I lived there, I could run for mayor.
I'm so happy you brought that up, Tay,
Oh, God.
because I decided next election
No, God.
I
no.
will be
God.
running for mayor of St. Paul.
Oh, God.
And I know what you're wondering. What are your ideas?
How are you going to clean up the city?
I refuse to elaborate. I'm running for mayor. Thank you.
I want to put Coke in all the drinking fountains.
It's so yummy.
No. This is my platform, and you may ask questions. You may not ask questions, but you may not criticize the mayor, because that's my biggest platform, is that you can't bully the mayor on Twitter. No more doing that. It's mean.
It hurts my feelings,
It
guys.
hurts my pee-pees.
The first thing I'm going to do as mayor, I live in an area called Frogtown. I will rename Frogtown to Fucktown. Now, why would I do that? It's going to attract singles, okay? It's going to boost the economy. Tori, you're a bachelor right now, right?
Hell yeah.
You're looking for the hottest new place for singles, right?
Yeah,
You're looking at the map. You're throwing darts where you're going to live.
Mm-hmm.
You see Fucktown on the map. You going to move there?
Yeah. That seems a little aggressive. Is there like cunnilingus court? I could kind of maybe get my toes wet a little bit.
Well,
like not go straight into like fuck. That seems like really intimidating, you know?
We'll rename some of the apartment buildings.
Yeah,
like, you
sure.
know, there'll be like Splash Bay Water Park. We can actually keep that one the same name.
That one
is actually
maintain.
fine.
Yeah. But we'll have like, what apartment building do you live in? Oh, like Anal Curious. Yeah.
Fellatio Falls, you know.
That's actually a great name. Fuck, that's a good one. I'd move in there in a heartbeat.
Cowgirl Prairie.
Also, I feel like renaming the area to Fucktown, it boosts sexual credibility, you know?
Of a city?
I get what you mean, but I hate the phrase sexual credibility. It's a deeply disturbing.
What's your sexual credit score?
Okay, but Tay, you're driving past on the highway, right? You see the little sign like exit 58, welcome to Fucktown.
Yeah, I'm pulling off.
You're gonna drive past that and you're gonna think, damn, they all fuck so good there.
Mm-hmm. And like usually when I'm on the highway for a long enough time and I find one of those towns with a funny name, I'm usually on the road for long enough where I'm hungry and I go, huh, Wonder what they have to eat in Fucktown.
There we go. It boosts the economy. I'm a fucking genius. I should win the election today, but I didn't run. Can I do that?
Let's see.
I think it's a little bit late for that one, but you could go like tell
got about-
everyone like, hey, write me in. Like you could just go berate the Lions.
You've got
if
about
you
4
want.
hours to campaign. I think you could do it.
I think I could do it. My opponent's name is Melvin. I think I can fucking win.
Yeah, I think you got this one probably on the name alone.
Just like, hey! Before you go vote, the guy you're voting for is named Melvin. What a dork, right? Vote for me, Tyler Mathieson.
I'm going to rename this place to Fucktown.
I'm gonna put
And then
Coke
smash your megaphone.
I'm gonna put Coke in the drinking fountains.
No, that's
Would
not
you like
on
a
my
Sobe Life Water?
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm adding that to my platform. Sobe in the drinking fountains.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
basically water. It's called Sobe water.
Yeah.
My next platform is let's make the trains faster.
Okay. Speed.
How much-
That's a reasonable one. A lot of places are doing that.
How much faster?
No, I don't mean like add more trains. Like, I'm not talking like we make the lines more efficient. I'm just saying we take the trains we have now. I bet we can make them like 50% faster. Like we put like a fucking V12 engine in them or something. We can probably
Yeah.
turbocharge those.
Yeah, get yourself like you're bullet training all the way across this anywhere you want to go.
It's less of a bullet train and more of like a dragster train at this point because of how much fuel they go through.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do multi-track drifting. Like, I'm going to see if we can drift the trains.
You probably shouldn't just structurally, but
Yeah. See, that's what people in the past think, Tori.
Yeah, Tori.
that's what Melvins would say.
Wake up. It's the future.
It's the future. That's why you're not running for mayor, Tori. Look, I just think we can make the trains physically faster. Is it dangerous that they are on the street level in this neighborhood and they just are on the roads? Absolutely. But tell me you wouldn't have more fun.
So also louder tray horns.
But would you have fun in a faster train?
So, Tori, do you want to take bets on if this is a one-off bit that Tyler does that never comes to fruition, or this is one that he digs his heels into, and we
You'll
will
see me in
him on the
4
ballot?
years.
Yeah, I don't want to take a bet on that.
I think y'all are really going to like this next one. We need a city mascot. I propose Garfield.
Can we?
Okay.
Can we take an established IP and make that our mascot? I guess Japan did it with Hello Kitty, so
If I'm the mayor,
Why
I
not,
make the
right?
laws. So yes, we can. Because you're really going to like this. Garfield town mascot, no one works on Mondays anymore.
Ooh, extending the weekend, or we have to work on Saturday now?
4-day work week.
oh,
Nice.
4-day
Damn
work
that.
week. You get Mondays off, and there's free coffee and lasagna at every restaurant.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
seems
100% then.
That seems unsustainable. How are you going to fund this new Monday protocol?
Tax the Odies.
We put out we have a dog tax, and the city becomes with the boosted economy from being named Fucktown. More money from the economy.
It sounds like you've really thought this through. So
Yeah.
I
Do you
was
have-
questioning you at first, but now you got my vote.
Yeah, as long as you have the numbers to back it up.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a big boost if we'll give Garfield a key to the city, and I'm not talking Jim Davis. I'm talking Garfield.
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
No, you shut your fucking
Fuck
mouth.
off.
Sorry, Bill Murray.
Thank
There we
you.
go. See, why did we go Chris Pratt when Bill Murray is still alive and well?
Yeah.
We have him already.
Can one have Bill Murray?
I'll ask you this in retort. Can another be the voice of Garfield?
Well, that's true, but I think logistically, think about you're making a movie and you're like, okay, Bill Murray, will you do another Garfield movie? And he goes, sure, $20 million.
I mean, Chris Pratt is also like in that league now of like A-lister that can demand a lot of money.
I don't know if yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's going to be paid handsomely for that orange cat, but I think Bill Murray was like, I'll throw out a fuck you answer. I ain't doing that again. Y'all tricked me into it the first time.
See, that is interesting though, that Bill can go up to this role and be like, I was a fucking Ghostbuster, and Chris Pratt can be like, yeah, and I was an Avenger. What the fuck do you want? They're on the same level now.
Yeah, true. Which it hurts to hear out loud.
It does. It really does.
Like, you never want to hear that Chris Pratt is doing well. Not anymore. Like, now we all turned on him. He got too big for his own britches, okay? It was fine when he was the fat, lovable man, but when he got buff, that's when it's like, oh, go fuck yourself, okay?
Stop doing your weird sci-fi movies, Chris.
Can I count on both of your vote in 4 years?
Oh, of course.
Of course. I'm right there with you, pal.
Yeah.
I would never leave you.
I have my ballot pre-written. I just have to add the date in and then just drop it off. Like, it's already done.
I know it might be against the law a little bit, but I might have some cabinet positions for you if you campaign for me. And then it won't be illegal.
Yeah. What position are you gonna offer us?
You can overlook the Fucktown development. Tori, I'll leave you in charge of the naming of the Fucktown plazas.
That would be nice. I get to go to every individual business and be like, no, this is your new name. Just hand them out. That sounds wonderful.
That sounds great.
You get to just name it like Cum Village and shit. Have fun with it, man.
Verbatim, Cum Village and shit.
Cum Village and shit. You know what, buddy? You deserve this. You have fun out there, okay? Just go buck ass.
Thanks, pal. You are going to want to get ahead of that Cheddar Bay scandal, though.
Yeah, definitely. We can work on burying that now so that it doesn't come up later.
9/11.
Okay.
Thank you.
The one vote that I am sure about is voting on ending this podcast.
Oh, yeah, no, we're kicking this one out of the office. So thank you so much for listening to our show and hanging out with us for this hour. Go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, and or review. Really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, and hey, makes your voice heard, just like voting.
It does. You could also vote via star rating on any of the podcatchers you listen to this show on. We're on all the major ones. So we're meeting you right where you want to be. Just whatever app you like, open it up, listen to this show, leave a rating, leave a review. Also head over to youtube.com/shapeless media and you'll find a wide swath of videos that you can watch and enjoy and laugh and cry and come. Maybe.
Oh, are we advocating for people to come to our content then?
Not in the way you're thinking of it. Like, we want them to come to our content, like to come and view it, but not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not ejaculate upon watching.
Oh, yeah,
unless.
No. You'd be a weirdo if you were ejaculating to YouTube videos. If you're ejaculating,
yeah,
like, I don't like. Not that I would know, but like if there was like a really fuckable looking Cheddar Bay biscuit and you ejaculated into that would be fine. Not YouTube videos. And speaking of voting, we're giving you the exciting opportunity to vote one member off of the podcast. And I don't just mean like they leave. We are allowing you to pick who will be publicly executed via the gallows.
Well, it's going to be
I vote me.
Oh, I was going to say it was going to be a pretty uphill battle for me going against 2 votes right away.
Oh, no. It's not us voting. It's the audience voting.
Okay.
So if you go to Apple Podcast, if you go to SoundCloud, if you go to any podcatcher, if you go to the YouTube channel, you can cast your vote to who gets thrown into the gallows. It's a long shot, but I feel like with a large enough audience, we can make the gallows a thing again.
I really want it to be me, gang. I'm pretty tired, and I feel like the long nap is just what the doctor ordered.
Damn, dude.
You can't rig the votes, though. I hope you know that. Like, that would be fraud. And then, well, no, that would just kind of, then we would put you in the gallows anyway.
That's a very, very elaborate way to commit, like, state-assisted suicide.
Yeah. I just don't. I'm too tired to do it on my own. That's why I need some help, I think. I'm not saying I would do it on my own. I'm saying if it happened.
So you're willing to go through the effort of frauding an election, rigging the votes to vote you to be publicly executed, which you would need to bring back into the public light. You're willing to go through all of that effort instead.
You do have to get, like, city permits. I hope you know.
Oh, well.
This noose isn't a code.
Yeah. You know. They got to get like a carpenter out there checking the gallows. Like, yeah, these floorboards are a little bit creaky. You're definitely going to want to get these done in the next 2 to 5.
Yeah, the floor is just going to give out right from underneath it. Oh, that's what you want to happen. I see what you did there.
So what's this thing for again?
Huh?
Yeah. So you're gonna want to get that changed. What's this contraption for, by the way?
Did you vote in the recent election?
Yeah, I like trains, so yeah, I did.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't
So
vote for the winner. The
your
winner was
candidate
the
did not
guy.
win.
Yeah, your candidate did not win. The guy who won was the one who didn't tell us anything about his platform, and he miraculously won. Turns out he was a big supporter of public executions. Like, that was his main thing.
You should have voted, man.
You really should have voted, because now they're legal. In this city, they are completely legal. So depending on how you view public executions, you might have come out with a big win.
Is the carnival bigger though?
A little bit.
Marginally.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
they've added like public executions to it, if you can count that
The
as
winter
being bigger.
carnival.
Yeah. To keep everyone warm, they burn a witch at the stake.
As long as there's churros.
Hey, are there any singles here?